Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. 45, 55, 65, and 75. I got something for you today. You heard this. You know I got me a new book. Rules for Aging. 45, 55, 65, and 75. Baby, today is the one. I live with this. Some of y'all have lived with this. Now, I don't like this last part, so I'm not saying that I said this. I'm going to put it up here and give you the title. I'm going to give you the title so you can see the title. I'm not saying anything like this, but you need to see what the title says. The title says, Ignore Your Enemy or Kill Him. It says, I just got to read this. In this world, you have to be, I have to see what I can do it like this so I can see. In this world, you have to be oh so smart or oh so pleasant. For years, I said smart. I recommend pleasant. You either got to be smart or pleasant. Now, let me tell you what they're talking about. You already know, baby, 45. The 45-year-olds got this more than the 65 and the 75-year-olds. Here it is. So do I generally. There is a special context, though, in which one can be smart by being pleasant. You can be smart by being pleasant. You can be smart by being pleasant. What are they talking about? It occurs in one of these very unpleasant situations in life when you recognize that you are faced with an enemy of a particular sort. Ooh, you just be pleasant. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to even read all this. Well, I need to read it. Someone to whom you have done no harm. Do y'all have people out there you have done no harm to them? You have done nothing but be nice to them. I got a situation right now. I haven't done anything but be nice to this one particular person. That's all I ever been. Okay? And there is no reason for this. Here it says right here, I've been nice to a lot of people. But I got this going on right here. It says, someone to whom you have done no harm, yet who nonetheless, seethes with a hissing fury at the mere mention of your name. Just mention your name and they're like, this tight, I can't stand. The lips get all tight just at the mention of your name. Oh my God. And they can't take it when they hear your good fortune. They can't take it. They can't take it. They can't take it. I love this right here. This goes on for real. This man talking about life. This is life for real. I mean, and he is saying, it's a long little passage right here. He is saying, look, when you run across these crazy people you have done nothing to, I mean, you have some people you have done nothing to, and you say, hi, how you doing? And you okay, I'm all right. I mean, you can't get one word out of them. You can't get one pleasant anything out of them. They don't ever smile at you, and you hear them nudging and starting a conversation. And I remember going somewhere. I was so disappointed. I was so glad to go over with these people. And I was just so happy. And I said, oh, how y'all doing? And I came in. I was talking to everybody. And one of the sisters came in and saw me. And she pulled 2 or 3 people to the side while we were all sitting around. It was for a birthday party. We were all sitting around, and she pulled people to the side. And next, the people were looking back at me, rolling their eyes. Next thing, the people didn't talk to me at all. I'm thinking, like, I don't even know this woman, not like that. I didn't know everybody at the party, but I certainly didn't know the people she was talking to. So you want to make sure that the people you were talking to knew what? What is it that you got to know about me? Oh my God, have you ever had that happen? Have you ever just gone in somewhere and you just perky, you come in, hey, or hey man, how you doing? Like men do that and women go, hey girl, how you doing? And everybody freeze and you don't know what all you did was come in, baby. He says, ignore your enemy or kill him. Now he goes through a whole list on here of what you can do to kill a person. But in the end, you don't do that. He's saying in the end, don't kill them. Let them stay here, and just be kind. I don't know anything else to be. I don't know. I don't know anything else to be. It's something going on right now. I'm so disappointed. I can't even talk about it. I'm just disappointed. People find excuses for disappointing people, but they disappoint you. And you can look for some disappointments. 45, 55, 65, and 75. I don't want you to think that once you get 55, you won't have disappointments. When you get 48, you don't have them. When you get 56, you don't have them. Because that's human nature. I just believe. I do like how he takes the human nature approach to everything. But ignore your enemy or kill him. But he said it's smarter just to be pleasant. Don't even try to have a conversation other than just pleasantries. Go about your business. And one thing that Sheila Brown used to say all the time, success is the best revenge. Just go on and be whomever you are. He is saying in this book that the more successful you are, the more the people hate you. They hate you more and more because they're trying to figure out, why are you successful? Why good things are happening to you? They hate you more and more and more. I don't understand any of that. Maybe you could write in the comments, or maybe you could write and tell me, why is it that people have hated you? You don't know them. You've been nice to them, and they still hate you. You see? And you heard all kind of conversations. And then one of the things he talks about, this is a case where they are talking about you. In the first part, he said that maybe they're not thinking about you. They're bad enough alone. They're not thinking about, nobody's thinking about you, and it doesn't matter. All that's true. But in this particular one, number 4, he says, in this case, it just happens. That you can be all that you can be. You can say, I'm going to go to school. You make up your mind to do things. Like, I make up my mind to do things that I think that God has told me to do. Not think, I know he's told me to do. And I go ahead and do them. And I used to explain, I spent a lot of years. I don't want anybody 45 to spend any time explaining your desires and your movement to your friends. I spent a lot of years doing that. I spent a lot of years explaining to people how I came up with stuff. And then, when you come up with great ideas, people steal your ideas, or they talk them down because they know they're good. They know they're good. They know they're good. I got somebody right now, somebody I like her a lot. She sits on a big something. She sits somewhere, I can't say what, but she sits somewhere on something big. And I'm doing something that she knows I'm doing. And she has figured out how to work around it in such a way that it looks like she's doing it. And that she's not pulled me in to say, well, this who's really doing it. You see, why we can't share? That's what I'm doing. And where you got the idea from. But I don't get that. I don't get it. It's enough out here for everybody. When God gave you a gift, he gave a person next to you a different gift. Just like your fingerprints are different, so are your gifts. And I never will understand. Was there 2 brothers in the Bible? 2 of them, okay, 2 sets of brothers. One killed the other one, and the other one stole the other one's inheritance. And those were brothers. So if kin would do that, people are not even kin, that's got to be worse. And I really feel badly for so many of us who have wasted time. I don't want any 45-year-olds to waste time like I did. Don't explain a damn thing to anybody. If this is what you have decided to do, then damn it, do it. I'm going to say it just like that. I know the whole church is going to be up in uproar, but I'm going to say it just like that. Because you waste your time, and God has something much better on the horizon that you're supposed to be doing. And go ahead and do that. But you sit around, he said, ignore your enemy or kill them. Ignore them. Ignore all of them. You know what you're saying? Sometimes, I've heard people say it's lonely at the top. And the reason why it's lonely at the top, because as you progress, people do not want to see you do that. They do not want to see you do that at all. And what are they going to get out of pulling you back? You're not going to be going to them and asking them for something. Is that what it is? Or just the idea, yeah, she didn't make it. I told her she wasn't going to make it. Just evil. I think it's evil. I really believe it's evil. And I think we all got some in us. I'm not innocent in terms of just saying you can't have an evil thought. Sometimes you have to ask God to forgive you. You know, I had to ask God to forgive because I was like, damn it. You know, and then you have to say, oh, I'm sorry. You know, or I wish that, and you'd have to say, Lord, I'm sorry. You know, because we just got this human nature about us. But 45-year-olds, mostly you, because you're younger, this impacts you more than it does the 75-year-olds and the 85-year-olds and the 65-year-olds. Because by now, you have learned, you've gotten enough butt whoopings. You got enough knives in your back. You have enough of them. You got some knives from the past, and you got some in 2025 already. The year's halfway there, and you got some knives already in your back. You know, and what he's saying is in this book, ignore your enemy. I don't go with or killing. I go with it, just ignore your enemy. Ignore. Yesterday I talked about being still, but he's also talking about being successful. It's in one of the stories he gives in this book, the person was successful, and the more successful the person became, the person who didn't like him would just became worse and worse and worse, and until they were just seething, and no reason. That is what is baffling to me. How can you hate somebody that you don't know, or you hate them just because they choose to be well? When you choose to be well, that's a choice right there that you make by yourself. And 45-year-olds, I want you to choose to be well. I want you to choose, and don't go off and explain to people why you're doing something. If it's not adding to what you need to do in your business or with your family, you cut that discussion. Just cut it. Because it's a song. Let me go back to somebody's always watching you. You remember a song like that? Y'all too young. Somebody's watching you. I don't know the tune really, but it's always somebody watching you. I used to tell my daughter that. Somebody's watching. I'm gonna tell you, one day she was in, one of them early grades, like 6th, 7th grade, and I bought some kind of shirt. Back then they had a little Azar, a little frog or something on it. So I maybe got them in several colors, and maybe one day she went and she didn't have the frog on there or whatever. And the little boy said, "Well, where you ain't got one of them shirts on today?" I mean, they start early. Also, you can look at it as being observant, but why are you observing what the child is wearing? I don't know. I'm just saying to you, there are people who maybe they're born with it. I don't understand. You all have to just write me about it. But I don't want you to waste your time, 45-year-olds, because you got to get to 55. First, you got to get to 50. And when you have that 50th birthday, don't have no over the hill mess either. You're not over the hill. Forget all that. Have a celebration of being 50 years on this earth. And if you're having a 60-year, have a celebration. I want you to celebrate every one of them. I got a friend, he's probably crying right now. He's going to be 50. How old are they going to be? 57. Oh my God, he's probably about to die. I know I was going to be this old. Baby, you in your 50s? Let me swap places with you with all I know now. You've heard us say that. I'm going to tell you, a lot of information is wasted on the young. Because when you get over here with us, we wish we were back then. We wish we knew what we knew then. And I'm trying to give you some of that now. Georgian-isms, Georgian's wisdom isms. So that when you get to be 82, you can be like me and just smile. You can talk about it and just smile. You can do your shows and just smile. You can put this wig on or another wig on and just smile. You can go without teeth or have teeth. You just smile. You can put on Ruby Woo or Woo Ruby. Just smile. It really does not matter. You can wear 100 bracelets or what bracelets she got on today or what ring she got on today. You just smile. She ain't get but 6 people to watch her video. That's all right. I'm grateful for every one of you. Every one of you that take time to watch a slice of life. I am happy. I'm happy. I preach to the pews if I have to. That's my attitude about sharing information, because this is what God told me to do, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to share it, and I'm going to tell you to ignore your enemy. And baby, get up on your stuff. Get up on it. There's a song like that too. You know I'm a song person. Get up on it. Now, you know, listen, we on Friday, and what you all know about Georgianne, she doesn't work on the weekend. And I worked today. I actually went over to Clark, Atlanta today. I did some work today. I want y'all to know I did some work. I sure did, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I had to stop myself. I'm taking a class. What about you? Are y'all taking the class? I got 3 books that I'm reading. I'm taking a class. I got 2 books in the computer to get out. Yeah. And I go to the doctor all next week. Baby, this third cancer. They got something for you sometime. Them cancer, I don't understand. I remember Sandra Jackson before she passed away, the late Sandra Jackson. I said, Sandra, what the doctor say? She said, they just keep coming back. And she laughed about it. You know, sometimes you just have to laugh about it. You say, well, damn, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What? That's why I have to work on getting all my stuff done. Whatever it is, I'm just, hey, I got to get it all done. I got to get it done, as they say, because I don't know what all this stuff is going on. What in the world is going on? I have no idea. I'm going to let it go on. And Georgianne is going on with Georgianne. That's what I'm doing. I get up every morning with what I'm supposed to do today. And today, what did he say? This is my new friend, Roger Rosenblatt. I got it right today. He said, ignore your enemy. Babe, it's going to be pretty in Atlanta this weekend. I need y'all. I got to get my clothes out so I can scoop up and scoop in and have something out. I don't know what I'm going to have out. This woman, this is a funny woman. She said, when the sun come out, the buns come out. And I ain't ready to go there. At night at 82, I may do a little shoulder. I think I may do a little shoulder, a little something, get some suntan, you know. But that's about the best I can do. But I do know this: ignore your enemy. Do well. Enjoy yourself. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna have one. Right now, I'm going ahead and give you some potato chips and some Crown Royal. No, I'm not. I love y'all. I do love you. I do. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.